How's going, people? Welcome back to my channel. I have just watched the Manchester United versus Fulham game. United came out of the game with 1-0 win. Now, first of all, let me just say that might have been the most tiring, boring, snooze fest of a game I've seen in my life. I put on my Twitter, United met their match. It's like both teams kind of cancelled each other out and there was just nothing to the game. To be fair, Fulham might even have felt like they were, not, let me not say robbed, they weren't robbed, but they could have got some points out of that. I feel like if you're a Fulham fan, you're a lot more disappointed in how that game's turned out because they definitely had the better chances, more chances, and in parts of the game they did play better football. But if you are United, you're obviously happy. We could have won 2-0, right at the end of the game. Ahmad did get that goal. It was disallowed by literally millimeters disallowed. But yeah, it obviously didn't count. Offside at the end of the day. But United did end up winning 1-0. So let me talk about, I was going to do 5 things I've learned, but genuinely there's not a lot to speak about on that game. I always do these post-match instant reactions just before I go live on the forum. So check out the United Stand fan forum to see my full post-game analysis. But I want to talk about a few things about in that game. First of all, the goal, Martinez. I think we had one shot on target before that. And to be fair, I can't remember what that shot was. The shot on target that we had might have been the shot that went in, as in the Martinez goal. That might have been, because when I checked it after the Martinez goal, I said we've had one shot on target, but even the goal was like a deflection, and then keeper saved it and then hit the crossbar. So it was like, would it have gone in regardless? I don't know. But that was the only highlight of the game. Genuinely, that was the only highlight of the game. There wasn't really any huge talking points to kind of go off. We can highlight a couple other things. The Collier save or header, goal line clearance. He just keeps on pressing. I said before, literally, I think my last video, I spoke about Collier and I spoke about what he adds to the team. And he is a midfielder, or he's a player who can bring something different and bring something valuable to the team. And he definitely did. Playing wise, footballing wise, he didn't really do much because the team wasn't doing a lot anyway. But that header alone, that's, in my opinion, put his name on the score sheet. Put Collier's name on the score sheet because that header was, enough to kind of say, or enough to be on the same level of as scoring a goal. Because obviously, if the ball went in, would have been 1-1. Momentum changes. Next thing you know, Fulham sneak a last-minute winner, 2-1, game's done, all because of that last-minute header, that goal line clearance. So, look, I gotta give your props to Collie for that header. But other than that, genuinely, let me know in the comments what you thought about that game. Because I don't know. Genuinely, one thing I will say though is we just can't create a lot of chances. In the final third, it's like we don't. We get there, we're good at getting to the final third, but after that, there is nothing really else to do. Hoyland, that's a talking point, first of all. Hoyland is a talking point because that might have been one of the worst Hoyland games I've seen in my life. That might have been the worst Hoyland game I have seen in my life. He was non-existent, and when he was existent, he was poor. First touch was all over the place. Couldn't hold up the ball to save his life. He was getting thrown around the place, dropped on the floor like he's nothing. Those defenders ate him up, and I've given Hoyland a lot of backing. I've tried to give excuses because I like to see younger players just do well. And I don't want to, the way people get onto a lot of younger players, I just think it's a bit over the top. But he's just not anywhere near ready. And it's not even a case of there's so much potential. I'm struggling to see what parts of his game have that potential factor where it's if he develops this, he's already got this here, but if he develops this as well, he could be crazy. I can't see that with Haaland. You see a player like Mainu, he's got something, he's got the technical ability, which is so good. It's okay, he doesn't really need a lot more to, well, he does need a bit, no, don't get twisted, he does need a bit to develop, but he's got a lot already in his bag, you know what I mean? With Haaland, it's I don't know what he's got in his bag right now. He doesn't, he can't, his movement's not that good, his IQ's all over the place. Yeah, he's fast, but his physicality is weak. He gets shrugged around by defenders. Look, I don't even want to get onto him too much, but that was a very, very poor game. And Xerxes, when he came on, didn't really do much either. We seriously need a striker. Seriously need a striker. Let me know in the comments, what was your opinions on the Highlands game and Xerxes game in general? Are you still on the, Highlands should start every game, or do you think, no, Xerxes has to be the starting striker for United now because of how poor Highland did? I think everyone agrees that we do need a new striker, or just a striker in general, just to come and lead that line. But yeah, right now we are struggling. Other than that, like, where else did we go? Onana had a quiet game because there wasn't really much else to do. So there's not really much to talk about the whole Onana buying their conversation. Just let me know in the comments. I think the video is kind of going to be very short. Let me know in the comments. What were your opinions of the game? I might do a video tomorrow, just kind of doing a bit of a reflection, depending on what people say. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm about to go live. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next video.